the scenario I want to paint has to do with, say if you're heading towards a trajectory of your financial goals, so there's more income.
Yes.
At what point can you say adjust that surplus to a higher percentage? Because
Definitely.
it's good when you're budgeting, but if you started to scale, it will be good to know.
Bang on, I'll show you. So what we're going to work through shortly is once we work this out, we ideally, as we grow our income, we want to be able to adjust for increased lifestyle, but we don't want that lifestyle adjustment to be proportionate to our income growth because we just don't get any further along, right? So we'll work through that shortly. But the great thing is this structure will minimize cash flow creep because as our income grows, we don't necessarily have to adjust everything else. Awesome. And we had a question up the front, yeah? Run, Nadia, run.
Thank you. So if you ever say we've got a business on one side of it and then
Yes.
you've got your personal expenses or I guess forecast. If you've got your personal portfolio in that sense, so say I've got an investment property that
Yep.
you've got the income comes into that. Are you saying using that same hub or
Good
can
question.
you keep it separately?
What we'd normally do is that property would have typically its own offset against the mortgage. Income goes in there because all of the expenses are going to come out for the repayment. And if that property is cash flow positive, after
Work
the
on net
tax
profit there.
saving, you'd move the net income in here.
Yep, cool.
Cool? Beautiful. Because the main reason for it is because your investment property debt is a good debt. And you don't want to offset that typically, right? If you've got, say, bad debt, your home debt or something else. So there's typically a higher return that we can get from allocating it elsewhere. Great question. Cool, guys. All right. So what we need to work out here, and ultimately the great thing about this structure is that we basically have one evaluation question. Is your hub account growing, sitting flat, or falling? Because once we've got this structure in place, if we just focus on the balance of this, that's the indicator. If this is dropping, so let's say you have it at 10 grand and mid-month it's down at 5, then we're in a deficit. If throughout the month it's sitting about flat, we're at break even. And if it's growing, then we're in surplus. How much easier is this, right? More painful to set up, but then so much easier to optimize once it's in place. This is the number one cash flow indicator. And then once again, when we've got that level of clarity, it changes the way that you show up in your business in conjunction with the profit mastery machine system that we set up for our clients. And then it allows us to set new profit targets and then work out smart ways to distribute that profit. And it changes the way that we go about achieving our goals. We can grow ourselves wealthy as opposed to shrinking ourselves wealthy. And when we implement this, we typically see an increase in surplus of on average 15 to 20%. We have seen improvements in personal surplus upwards of 50% for some clients. It sounds simple, but it changes lives. This is where real value is created.
Subscribe for more like this, and whenever you're ready, click the link below and grab a free copy of my 4 best-selling books, our performance scorecard, and our best calculators. It's a roadmap to mastering wealth and financial freedom. Don't forget to subscribe for more proven ways to grow your wealth.